Grammar lesson. Articles a and the. A, an, and the are called articles. A, an, or you could also say a and an are called indefinite articles. The is called a definite article. So the articles a, an, indefinite articles, and the is called a definite article. We use a, an, or the before nouns that we want to introduce. Nouns are names of people, places, animals, or things. So we use the articles a, an, or the before nouns. Names of a person, a man, name of a place, or name of a thing. So we use a, an, or the before nouns that we want to introduce. And nouns are names of people, places, animals, or things. We use the article a before words that begin with a consonant. What are consonants? All those letters other than the vowels A, E, I, O, U. The consonants are B, C, D, F, G, J, K, L, etc. Look at these examples. A girl. So this word girl begins with a consonant G. Therefore, you use a. So a girl. A clock. Again, this word clock begins with the consonant C. Therefore, you use a clock. Lamb. It begins with the consonant L. So a lamb. So a girl, a clock, a lamb. Some words start with a vowel letter but begin with a consonant sound. So we use a before these words too. Look at these examples. A university. It starts with the vowel letter U. What are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. But the sound is of a consonant. It sounds more like Y, O, U. Therefore, you will use a. Even this example, a uniform. It sounds more like Y, O, U. So therefore, you will use a. Even this example, a 1 rupee note, though it begins with the vowel letter O, the sound is that of a consonant. So therefore, you will use a before 1 rupee note. Even, for example, the word is European. So you will say a European city. So these are the examples. When words start with a vowel letter but begin with a consonant sound, you will use a. A university, a uniform, a 1 rupee note, even a European city. Let's do the following exercise. She wears dash uniform on Wednesday. So it is a uniform. You see, though it begins with a vowel letter, the sound is of a consonant. The consonant sound of U, Y-O-U. He gave me a 1 rupee coin. So again here, you're using a. Though it begins with a vowel letter, the sound is of a consonant. Sona made a universal appeal. So a universal appeal. India is a developing country. You're using a before words which begin with a consonant here. D is a consonant. He is a boy. Here again, B is a consonant. So you use a before words that begin with a consonant. So a boy. The use of the article an. We use an before words that begin with a vowel sound. A, E, I, O, U are vowels. Example, an orange, an umbrella, an eye. So these are all words which begin with the vowel sound. Orange, O, an umbrella, a umbrella, an eye, So it sounds like I. So all those words which begin with the vowel sound, you will use the article an. Already mentioned earlier that you use an with words beginning with a vowel sound. Some more example: an idiot, an apple. An is also used before a word beginning with H but not sounded. The H is silent. So you will use an for all these words. Example: an honor, an hour, an honest man. So before words beginning with H but H is not sounded, or we say H is silent, then you will use the article an. So an honor, an hour, an honest man. Let's do the following exercise. The first one: an honest man is always respected. Rahul is an engineer by profession. I bought an HMT watch. Mala is an MA in English. My brother is an advocate. Let us learn the use of the article the. The is used before unique objects. Example: the sun, the sky, the moon. The is also used before the names of mountains, rivers, oceans, deserts, etc. Example: the Ganges, the Ganga, the Sahara Desert, the Pacific Ocean. Before the names of books: the Bible, the Ramayana, the Quran. The is also used before the superlative degree. The best, the tallest, the shortest, the smallest. The is also used before musical instruments, before names of musical instruments: the flute, the violin, the guitar, the piano, etc. The is used before an adjective to denote a whole class: the old, the rich, the poor. So you're denoting the whole class. When you're referring to the whole class, that means the poor or the rich, the old. So the is used before an adjective to denote a whole class. The is also used before ordinals. What are ordinals? First, second, third, fourth. Look at these examples: the first, the ninth, the fifth, the sixth. So the is used before ordinals. Before proper names, plural, of peoples or nations. So the is also used before proper names, plural, of nations, plural of peoples belonging to a particular nation. So we say the French, the Indians, the Americans, the Britishers. So you use the before proper names, plural, of peoples belonging to particular nations. The is also used before abbreviations. What are abbreviations? Short forms. Look at this: the UN, the USA, the IMF. So these are all abbreviations. So you use the article the. We use the when we know that there is only one of a particular thing. The sky, only one of a particular thing. The world, the North Pole. So we use the when we know that there is only one of a particular thing. Let's do the following exercise. The first sentence: the earth goes round the sun. I love watching the sunrise in the morning. The Ganges is a holy river. The man in blue suit is our principal. My sister is working in the US. So here you have used the definite article the. Omission of the article. When do we omit articles? Before the two common nouns, man and woman, when used for mankind or womankind as a whole. Look at this example: man is a mortal. So when you are using man as a whole kind, then you do not specify and say the man or a man. You just have to omit the article. So man is a mortal. Woman is man's partner. Here also, when you are referring to the whole womankind, Woman is man's partner. So here again, you do not write the article or the, you just omit it. Second, before common nouns used in their widest sense. So when you use common nouns in their widest sense, she is not that type of girl. What kind of fruit is this? Okay, so you are using that common noun in its widest sense, then you do not write the article. Before names of materials, like this example, gold is a very precious metal. Wool is imported to India. So before names of materials, you do not put the article. Omission of the article or omission of articles. The fourth one, before titles coming before proper nouns. So these are all the titles. Guru, Nanak, Lord, Krishna. Before Krishna, the title is Lord. So you do not put the article. Milton, poet laureate of England. This is a title given to Milton, the laureate of England. So you do not put the article before abstract nouns used in general sense. So here this is an abstract noun, honesty. Honesty is the best policy. So before these abstract nouns which are used in the general sense, wisdom is divine. Truth always prevails. The next, omission of article before languages. Look at the example, we speak English. Latin is a dead language. So before languages, we do not use the article. We omit the article. We continue with omission of articles. The seventh one, before names of relations like father, mother, aunt, uncle, etc. Look at the following example. Uncle is leaving for Mumbai. You do not write the uncle or uncle. You have to say uncle is leaving for Mumbai. Mother is getting ready to go to Mumbai. So again here you have omitted the article in these examples. So before names of relations like father, mother, aunt, uncle, etc. In certain phrases you omit articles. Look at these phrases: to give ear, to set foot, to take offense, to catch fire, at sight, at night, in debt, at home, on demand, at ease, by name, etc. So in certain phrases you omit the articles. Let's do the following exercise. Fill in the suitable articles. The first one, Sri Lanka is an island. So you've used an because it begins with a vowel sound. She gave Sita a 1 rupee note. A 1 rupee note. We have already seen the previous slide that you use a, though the letter is a vowel, the sound is that of a consonant, and therefore you will use a. Maya wore the red color sari. So here you're talking about the particular red color sari, and therefore you have used the. You could also write a, but when you're referring to any particular sari, therefore they have put the. He is an honorable man. You use an because H is silent over here. It's sounding honorable. H is silent. H is not sounded. Therefore, you will use the article an because the word begins with a vowel sound. He met with an accident on his way home. So, an accident.